Here is the man who is going to win you your fantasy playoffs this very weekend, if it is in fact that time. TJ Jefferson. Hit it, please.
DJ Mikey D, yeah, you know what to do.
Sorry, come on.
Listen, guys, I just want to say something right now, man. To quote Aaron Hall, don't be afraid, right? Don't be afraid to tinker with your lineup a little bit if you see fit. Last week I didn't, right? I had Chris always talk about head or gut, right?
Head or gut.
My gut was telling me that I should start Jerick McKinnon and Rashee Rice, but my head said, nah, just stick with Travis Etienne and Luka Puka, and they'll get the job done. They didn't. I lost. I should listen to my gut. So I'm just going to tell everybody out there, don't be afraid to tinker with your lineup just a little bit as I get in to tell you who's him this week. You know who's him? He's playing tonight. He's up the street. His name's Matt Stafford. He's him. He is him this week. Quarterback Rams against the Saints. Listen, Stafford did great in Week 15 against Washington. He had almost 23 fantasy points. He's hit that mark on 4 games in a row with an average of 28 points over that span. I've said to sit this guy a lot of times this year. This week is not it. Matt Stafford is it. The Saints are number 6 in lowest fantasy points allowed to opposing quarterbacks this season. But here are the quarterbacks they faced. Ryan Tannehill, Bryce Young twice, Matt Jones, Desmond Ridder.
So they're ready to get torched.
Ready to get that up.
That's all I'm saying. It's time, and I think it's time for Matt Stafford to show and prove Matt Stafford is him. And you know who else is him this week? I got to go with my guy, David Njoku, man. Look, I picked him up on my team. He crushed it.
And what happened to your team?
Well, because I listened to my head and not my gut.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't do this because I want people to use these picks to make money. But it's just you give me such crap during my I
really don't. That's your boy over there. That's your boy over there. But that's okay because you listen to me and Joko's been crushing it since Joe Flacco's taken over. And he's definitely going to have another great game. So I like Njoku as a top fantasy tight end. Not him this week. We're also in Los Angeles, but we're with the Chargers. That's Austin Ekeler.
Yeah, we have him, by the way, in our fantasy footballers finals.
We got to sit him.
Semifinals.
It's hard to bench him,
Are we
right?
sitting him?
Have to.
It's hard to bench him, but look, he was awful 4 of his past 5 games. He had 1 good game, and it was against a horrible Broncos run defense in Week 14. Otherwise, the guy's sitting on about 9.4 PPR points.
Maybe Coach Jeff will inspire him.
He might, but is that what you really want to put your season on? I don't know. Not against this Bills defense. They bottled up Tony Pollard last week. Yeah. I'm telling you, Austin Ekeler ain't him. Sit him. And also Zay Flowers, wide receiver of the Ravens. Look, he's got a foot injury. We don't really know what's going on there. And also there's a guy named Charvarius Ward that plays for the Niners that is probably going to be covering Zay. I don't like that matchup, and therefore I'm going to tell you if you have another play because
who's your gut?
Zay.
This is the one.
The gut.
What do you got? Give it to me. What do you got?
Here's the gut. I'm going to tell you, this isn't really a big gut thing, but he had a bad week last week. Dak Prescott's my gut. My gut said to sit him last week.
God.
I'm saying go for him this week.
On the road in
That's
Miami.
your gut.
On the road. Look, he had 5 fantasy points last week. Your instinct is going to be sit this guy. I think there's going to be a shootout down in Miami. I think Dak is going to show and prove he's going to get that can't win on the road monkey off the back, and I really do like him this week.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern for free.